Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Hi, folks. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. If I seem a little more PO'd than I usually am on something like this, is because I am. This is about East Palestine, Ohio, and how they're getting screwed over. Now, we're going to see a couple of short videos and some Twitter posts. And then we're going to see the response from the federal government, a.k.a. Joe Biden. He's the executive. He runs the federal government as the executive branch, which is FEMA and all the rest of the departments. You're going to see some video, and then you're going to see what the FEMA said and the federal government said to these poor people in this town. There's some Benny Johnson. This show should be pinned on every cover of every newspaper and magazine. It should be leading every news broadcast in America, yet it's not. They nuked an American town. Instead, it got completely ignored by our environmentalist leader class. Why? Because it has nothing to do with climate change, and even more sinister and evil is this county where this town is in, and the surrounding counties around it voted 71% for Donald Trump in 2024. They don't give a good damn because these people don't vote for them. It's really that simple. We'll get to see a couple of these videos, and then you're going to see a response from the feds later in the video, so don't wait for that. You're not going to believe it. Now, this is the new Senator, J.D. Vance. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey guys, so I'm here at Leslie Run, and there's dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water. Something I just discovered is that if you scrape the creek bed, it's like chemical is coming out of the ground. Can you come here?
Look at this. Watch
this.
Let me
just show this to people. I don't know if you're going to see this on camera, but watch this.
One little scrape. Watch this.
Just see that chemical pop out of the creek. This is disgusting. And the fact that we have not cleaned up the train crash, the fact that these chemicals are still seeping in the ground is an insult to the people who live in East Palestine. Do not forget these people. We've got to keep applying pressure. That's how we're going to fix this problem. Thank you. Hey, guys.
You know, I appreciate his vigor. He's a new senator, but I think the damage is already done and it's too late. It truly is amazing. It truly is. Now let's check out from a local Fox story, from a local news story in East Palestine.
So once again, would you move? As I'm going to throw another rock right here. Would you stay here? Would you drink that water? Would you be affiliated with this? Would you bathe your kids when it's bubbling up and looking like an oil slick?
Look at that.
So once again, would you move?
Look at that. Look at that. Now here's another video of a local checking out the water. So you don't think it's just some stunt from J.D. Vance or a stunt from the Fox affiliate in East Palestine. Look at this. Watch this. Watch what happens.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look at all that.
Look at it.
It's all in the bottom of the creek bed.
She threw one rock. One. Look at the chemicals. This is our Chernobyl.
Now look at it.
Yeah. Some of these creeks and streams are water supplies for this municipality. And this dumps in the Ohio River, which 10% of the population of the United States uses for water, the Ohio River. 10%. What a gigantic cluster.
But they burned all the chemicals off of there, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yeah. Who gave the
Maybe
order?
off the top.
Who gave the order for that? They're saying the railroad company gave the order to burn it. The railroad company. EPA never said a word. Believe me. Believe me. The EPA wants this to go away. What are these poor people supposed to do? I mean, the manufacturing in this town, the huge dish plant that made dishes and pitchers and saucers for hotels around the United States and the world closed down, which most of the good jobs went. They're hanging on by a thread. I'm sure their property taxes aren't cheap. And the value of their homes just went down to 10 cents on a dollar. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? Now, let's check out what's going on with the result, I should say the answer from the EPA and the feds concerning helping them. And here's their answer. Biden administration says Ohio is ineligible for federal disaster assistance. State officials have warned a chemical plume in the Ohio River is expected to reach Huntington, West Virginia. Yeah, you don't qualify. But wait a minute, though. They managed to muster thousands and thousands of people and hundreds and millions of dollars along the border for nice tents, food, water, beds, cell phones, video games for the kids, hot meals in the cafeteria. Gee, what about your own citizens? You know what you get? You get this. Stigats. I'd like to say what I want to say, but I'm on probation because of an unfair strike, so I can't. The Federal Emergency Management Agency told Ohio does not qualify after the 50 cars caught fire and necessary to control chemical burn. Yeah, they were told, hey, up yours. Fears have increased after the state's Department of Natural Resources confirmed 3,500 fish had died in water near the burn site. The federal agency reported told Governor Mike DeWine's office that because the derailment and chemical spill was not a traditional disaster. Well, neither is 1 million people crossing our border. They seem to have no problem throwing money at that, such as a tornado or hurricane. Ohio cannot receive funding to support recovery efforts. You can't tell me, with the trillions of dollars that are spent, they don't have money put aside the EPA for disasters like this. I don't buy it. And as Tucker Carlson revealed the other day, why are they getting any help? Why is the media not even going near this? Calling it a right-wing conspiracy theory, and it's much ado about nothing. Because it doesn't fit in their climate change agenda. If it's not that, they're not interested. Where are all the environmentalists? Where are all the progressive left-wing nuts that want to shut down a $100 billion project because of a snail? Where are these people? Here's their response. Yeah. Bite me. This pisses me off so bad. The DeWine administration has been in daily contact with FEMA. Yeah. And oh boy, that makes people in Ohio feel a lot better. To discuss the need for federal support. However, FEMA continues to tell Governor DeWine that Ohio is not eligible for assistance at this time. So we're going to wait until these chemicals seep further and further into the ground, into the water supply, into every creek bed and river. So all the mud and all the debris at the bottom of the river and creeks will all be infected with this chemical. And then we're going to come in and help you? Maybe? Oh, yeah, I love this. DeWine's office told Fox News Governor DeWine will continue working with FEMA to determine what assistance can be provided. You know what? These people suck so bad. DeWine also requested support from the United States Department of Health and Human Services as well as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And you know what he got? He got nothing. He got this. And he's even a Democrat governor. They just don't give a damn. There's huge swatches of this country where people live that are heavy conservative, so-called red states and red areas, and they just don't give a damn. Approximately 2 weeks after the train's initial derailment, both federal agencies have now been sent to Ohio. Ooh, 2 weeks later. They were testing the air the day after and 2 days after, but never tested the water. I've seen no reports of water being tested. The agency's workers will join teams from the EPA and the National Transportation Board, which is run by our secretary, Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who got the secretary's job because he dropped out of the presidential race, making it easier for Joe Biden to get the nomination. EPA is working hand in glove with the state of Ohio, and we think it's really important, said White House Secretary. Hand in glove. Crock of bull. The administration has been in close touch with local officials, ensure that they have what they need and their needs are being met. They just got told no money and no help. Jean-Pierre said the federal EPA is overseeing air quality evaluations while the Ohio EPA is managing surface and groundwater testing. They didn't test it for a week. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance shared a video of a rainbow cloud, which we saw earlier, and challenged the EPA to drink the water. Yeah, I don't blame them. My guidance to people is continue to drink the bottled water. We don't know, Vance said in the February 16th video. Look, people say that the air is clean. I would like to believe that's true, but it's also been here for 3 hours and doesn't smell great to me. Thankfully, our air problem is a much shorter-term problem than the water problem, which is true. The Biden's office in the Ohio Department of Resources, blah, 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 blah. The governor's office said the plume is compromised of butyl articulate, a clear, colorless liquid notable for its fruity odor. No vinyl chloride has been detected in the Ohio River. Not yet. It's probably in the sediment. So, go back to the original thumbnail of this video. Joe Biden, you guys just die. Just die and get rare cancers that are horrible, that will just gut families worse than they've already gutted because of bad trade deals like guys like you made when you were a senator for 100 years and did the same thing in upstate New York where I live. All the manufacturing got taken away, all through the Rust Belt in Ohio where this is, just on the border of Pennsylvania, inside the Ohio line. They don't give a good damn. They don't give a good damn. Oh, believe me, though, if there was some place that was heavy Democrat, like San Francisco or L.A., Chicago, New York, believe me, they would muster the resources and get it there as fast as they could. But you know what, though? I'm going to say this again. To all you Biden voters out there. Yeah, I know you hated Donald Trump. Yeah, I get it. Wow, I get it. But look at this, and item after item and crisis after crisis after crisis. Biden voters, this is what you voted for. How's it taste? Until next time, goodbye and good luck.